sorry. I'm trying to get I decided to change my camera around, and so that makes this, yeah. Okay, let's try it like that. I want you to be able to see this. Here we go. We are jumping right in. Okay, there is so many stamps I can use for this. We're gonna use this on some, I just haven't used all of these pieces, and I just thought this was a really fun, where the front of it is. But anyway, there's lots of little people, so I don't know. I just kind of want to try that one. I got this plaid one. I've never used all of it. Got some snowflakes, postage stamps, Frosties. I just thought this would be kind of fun to trim it out. Look at this one. I still have some of these guys. These are retired. I still have some of these cozies. Oh, it has coffee cups and sweaters, and this is a good one. And Frosty's is so cute. Look at him. I still have this too. This is retired. So some of these I still have. I have a ton of these. Okay, so let's just get started. So for my December workshops I'm doing, I am going to give the person a whole roll. This is just from the Dollar Tree for $1.25, and it is 30 inches wide by 10 foot. I hope that this doesn't take us till the next morning, because I really don't know how long this is going to take. I know some people would take that long if I let them, but we're going to see. I plan on giving everyone that comes their own 10-foot roll. So I thought I would practice a little bit and see what this is going to take. This is pretty heavyweight paper. So the roll doesn't. Okay, I'm going to lift this up and use this to hold this down up here. Oh, is there anybody watching? One person watched and then they got off. Okay. I'm still new on lives on YouTube, so I don't, know how this works. To be able to get a pretty good view, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this very good. Okay. So we're just going to get started. It is so easy. You can get envelopes, and let me go get one of those real quick. I got these at Dollar Store. Oh, no, Dollar Tree as well. So 10 cards and 10 envelopes. And then they had them in white, and so I thought that would be a fun little stamp. No pressure. Somebody's going to open them, keep them on their fridge for a while, and throw them away, right? So no commitment if you want to get practicing on. So here's our ink pads. Okay, I should have brought you the one I bought at Dollar Tree yesterday just to see how it was. Since I'm going to have so many people doing it, I thought, I'll just get some cheap ink pads. Ooh, it's tough. I can't do it. I'm just going to have to order me some more of these and just keep them for the workshops. There is a difference in quality in your ink pads. I really like how they used to be rounded like this. Now they're more square, so they stack better. They stack inside of each other, which is really nice. So, and I always just put what it is and a little touch of the color usually on the back. Okay, so we're gonna do, which one do I wanna do first? Let's do this Stay Cozy first. You know what? No, I want to do a tree, man. Let's start off strong. These trees are so good. I do think this is retired. Winter Forest. Oh, I don't know if I have any of these left. Some people may have them out there. That feels pretty sticky. It feels like I didn't clean it. Okay. Normally, you do not want to stamp over your project or you'll get it on there. So let's go ahead and use the green. I've already loaded this. When you load them, our ink is like $17 a bottle around there. And I have literally been a stockist for years. No, I do not stamp every day. But I finally used one bottle of white and finally used a bottle of black and gray. Like, they will last forever. The pigments do settle, so you want to shake them. Make sure you shake them. And then you just kind of do like this. And I use the tip of this to kind of push it down into there. You can use a popsicle stick. And you do not have to load your stamp every time. It'll last a long time. So this is loaded. Let's just do this. You don't want to press too hard, or you'll make the ink go down into the places that you don't want, and the image won't be as good. You can also use paint, craft paint. I use DIY paint, and a brayer, and put it on that way. It dries super fast on that, so it doesn't impress, it doesn't give as much detail if you're using paint rather than ink. Okay, so see how you want to have something to stamp on. Okay, let's just do it like down here. I wish this would have, oh well, we'll just do it right here. This is just practice. So I'm not really making a great composition. I just wanted to show you how easy and how fun this would be to make your own gift wrapping paper. But you can also make your own decoupage paper and rip it and raw edge it and then decoupage it onto something. That is super, super cute. So you can use tissue paper to do this. You can use rice paper. You don't want to just press too hard. Again, it's rubber, so it'll make your image not be as clear. Watch this. Look how good that is. Most of the iron orchids now come with a mask. If you are not doing the masking technique, you are missing out. So let me get the mask for that one, which I do not see it anywhere in here. So don't know what happened to that. There it is. Is that it? Maybe. Yep, that's it. So you find your mask. You can make your own mask. Let me show you how you can make your own mask. For the ones, if you have older stamps or another brand of stamps that don't have the mask, that's just rough. I just use my second inking. Rough cut around it does not have to be perfect, and you will have a mask, okay? Oops, where did it go? So anyway, you can make your own mask for the ones that doesn't have it. Okay, so let's set that on there. Okay. And what masking does, it makes you be able to layer images without them muddling into each other. It looks like it's coming over it or under it. So that is the beauty of masking. Okay, so let's stamp this one. Oops. And you know what I like to do? Let's put some green on there, but I'm not doing full coverage. And let's do, now this will transfer colors onto each other, so you got to know that that could happen. So you might want to clean it in between. I'm going to put a little black. We're going to get creative here. We're going to have like some shading depth going on here. Might look like not good. We'll see. Okay. Okay, so we got our mask. This is game changer, I'm telling you. I'm going to stick that like right over it. Look, I like the black with it. Kind of looks like it caught on fire or something, but you know, or you could say a shadow. If I would use brown, it might have looked like a shadow. If I would use some white, you know what? Let's try that. Let's do the one I just did. Was it this one? Let's do some white and it'll look like snow. Ah! Let's do that. Okay. I need to clean this or I'm going to get green on there. I got my baby wipes right here. I just clean these with the Lysol wipe. You can use a baby wipe. You can use soap and water. The Lysol wipe breaks down the ink of the alcohol in the ink, so it does clean a little better than a baby wipe. Okay, let's put some snow on here. I'm just gonna do the tips of this. It's easier than you think. Oh yeah, but then I'm gonna get it on that. That's okay, yeah, because it's not covering it. Okay. Look at me getting all artsy here. I think this is gonna be real cute. Okay. And then I'm just gonna go right, it's surprising how easy you can line it up. Now I'm trying not to get my head in the shot, so I can't maybe line it up as good as if I wouldn't. Okay, let's just do it here. And I could have just free-handed some snow on there, but we're not getting the paintbrushes out for the workshop that night, so I want to get that started. I needed more ink, but we got the idea. Okay, we'll do it better on another one. Okay, so now what do we want to do? Let's do some more trees. The trees are great. It kind of looks like that one's way back there. And then we'll do maybe a couple here. Okay, I'm being chancy and just doing it over my project because I don't care if it's perfect on this. Oh, see, I said that, but then here we go. Okay, I'll cover that up. Hold it in place. And normally ink takes 24 hours to dry if you're doing it on furniture or a wall. I stamped my whole kitchen walls with this. Over latex paint, worked great. Held it up great. You can wash it off after, you can clean your backsplash and stuff. But because this is such a porous surface, it's dry already. When I stamp over my DIY clay paint that's almost 100% clay, it's dry already. So, but normally you have to let it go. I love the snow. I think I could have done the snow better, but thank you. Yeah, I think I could have put a little, I don't think I had it inked enough or something. Okay, so let's put another one down here and then we're gonna move on with another stamp because I wanna have some fun here. I'm gonna do the black. That really kind of worked good. And I can mix up, you can custom mix colors with your ink bottle. We've got empty ink bottles. So I can mix green and a little black or a little brown and have a different colors to variate. So I could kind of, Okay, so, but let's just go ahead and go like this again. And then I'm gonna put a little black on there for depth. I did that without cleaning, but the black's not gonna, I did the right color first. Okay, so let's just do it just do it right here. I didn't need a mask on that because I just put it right up beside it. Oh, so cute. Okay, now let's move along with some snowflakes. And I would just need to clean my little ones that I did. But for the sake of time, I'm just gonna move them over here. Clean them before I put them up. All right. Oh, the snowflakes are so cute. Where did those go? Look at Cozy One. I'm trying to find it. Oh, those are cute too, though. It's like I want to do them all. Okay, here's the snowflakes. Again, these are retired. Most of our winter or seasonal, a lot of our season, which it's usually the Christmas holiday stuff, is always a one-off. Like you got to get them while they're hot or they're gone. They don't redo them. But I have some overstock of some past ones for sure. I don't know about the snowflake. I'll have to check on that. It might be on my website. You can look. Everything's decorizingyourlife.com. I honestly don't think I have any more of these though. Sorry. I have some stencil snowflakes and those are pretty cute. You can do that on wrapping paper too. All right, let's put some little snowflakes in here. See, I do mine like this. I cut them. And you can take this all the way off and put it back on if you want. And then it's got all the masks, so you can make them layered. Let's try to find this one right here since I have the mask already popped out. Where is he? Oh, here he is. Is that it? I think that's it. Yep, okay. Let's do this one. And let's do, you know what, I like these three. Let's do these three. And even though I didn't cut these off of here, I could just ink this one if I didn't want that one to be on there. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna use white on this one. Okay. This snowflakes look so good on black, but look at this, look at it on red. So good, and you can use the barnwood stamp that we have. I have a bunch of those still. And then put this, oh, so good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stamp this. I'm stamping over my project, not suggested. I wanna stamp on this so you don't, so you don't get all that on there. Okay. These are some Jurassic Park size snowflakes compared to these trees, but hey, it's just wrapping paper, so whatever. We're just going with it. Okay, so there we go. There's that. The ink is not showing up. I think, you know what I honestly think? This was at its last leg. Like I got the last molecule out of here. I think it dried up, honestly. I need to get a fresh bottle, and I think the snow would show up better. And I do have that. So since that's not showing up very good, well, we'll just do it anyway. Let's just do it since we got it. Yeah, I think it's just, I think my ink's dead. But it still looks good. Okay, so let's move along with that. We're gonna get some fresh stuff here and do another stamp. Gonna move this over to fresh paper. I wish I'd have gave you a bigger overview, but instead of close in, maybe next time. Okay, so let's do, I wanna do Frosty, because I know I have some of those left and you guys might want them after seeing me do them. I'm not doing it just for that. I'm doing it to say, get in there and use your stamps and don't be scared. You know, practice on paper and instead of your furniture pieces at first, and get your feel for it, and then you won't be so scared to do it on your heirloom pieces. Okay, let's get Frosty out here. Snowman. Okay. That's what the stamp is called too, Frosty's Sweet Shop. Okay. No surprise, I do not clean my stuff very good, so then it's all sticky when you pull it out. Okay, can't wait to do this one. I think I will do this over that. Okay. Let's see, I think I want to do this in red. This is tomato is our red. But you can make purple with mixing your red and like a blue ink. Green and yellow make orange, so you know you can mix and match or deepen or lighten any of your colors to make your custom colors. Okay. So then you just, oops, turn it over. You hoover over it a little bit, and then you figure out where you want it. You commit, and then you do like this. You can use a brayer to kind of make sure you get it down. On the larger stamps, a brayer that is a little roller, rubber roller, that works really good. But when you have the plastic mount left over it, instead of just using the rubber, you kind of, your fingers go like that if you don't, but you can kind of rub and move and. Okay, ready? Oh, so satisfying. And see, then I have the mask if I wanted to do that and layer a snowflake. Well, let's just do it since it's right here. Let's just do a big O snowflake. And just, we're gonna do a green snowflake because my white is, you know, funky. No, I don't wanna do green. Did I just bring these colors over? I wish I would have brought my blues over because, let's do a blue. I gotta go get the blue, guys. I need the blue. True artist here. I can't work with one color. Ocean's Deep is about my favoriteest ever color, but we have a China blue. It's really, really good. I guess I didn't grab it, but let's do this one. Terminac is so cool. Looks like it's not cool, but look how pretty it is. Okay, so let's do this. And if you had white craft paper, or they do make black craft paper, those I think are butcher block paper. Get your roll of that, get your stamps, have your kids over, grandkids, and have a little stamping party. Get them some envelopes. I'm gonna offer for my younger kids, if any come the night of the stamping workshop, I'm gonna offer them like paper bags, because you can punch a hole in the top and put a little curly ribbon in it or some wedding tool and make a really cute gift bag out of craft paper. So let's do this right here. Okay. So that wastes a lot of ink because most of it's not going to come off, but the ink is cheap because it goes so far. And once you buy your stamp, it has multiple uses. Furniture, fabric, paper, walls. You can impress a stamp into air dry clay and it gives it like an embossed look to your project. It's really, really versatile. You're gonna really get bang for your buck. We have a whole bunch of fonts that you can custom spell things. Okay, and then usually that will pick it up. Okay, look at that. Do you see what I'm saying about masking? If I would have put this whole snowflake over that, that would have looked all muddled and you couldn't read it. So can you see the beauty of masking? It comes up and over. So, and they all come with those now. That's a Iron Orchid Sisters developed that. I'm sure other people will copy it. I mean, the technique's from forever and ever and ever ago, but they did it on their stamps. And okay, they're the ones that brought stamps to the furniture world and the crafting world instead of just, they were paper, what is that? Scrapbooking designers. That's what they started as, and they had to really push and beg for that company to start producing these. And then they started manufacturing their own so they can have more artistic freedom. Okay, that's the backstory on that. We gotta do a snowflake, or a snowman. We gotta do that. Look at him, he's so cute. And he's got a partner. Okay, hang on, let me get him. They didn't make a baby. They should have made a baby snowman. Because, oh, they kind of look the same, but they're different. Yeah, where's, okay, we needed a mama and a daddy and a baby. What happened? Anyway, we need some snow babies, IOD. All right, what color do we want to do this in? Let's just do, I haven't done a pure black, and black looks really good on this craft paper. Just gently tapping and making a mess here, okay? I'm gonna take this off and give you an overall view of the cuteness when I'm done. I'm not going past 2 because Caitlin has a facial client. She has started her business. She's got several clients today, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up so I'm not noisy right by the room. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now, isn't that cute? That's just nothing but cute. Okay, let's do him, and I want you to see the difference. And this is stone gray. I don't know if it'll show up real good since it's this dark, because sometimes the porous makes it change a little bit. Okay, one suggestion, people. The ink, you can take a baby wipe and clean this up after you're done stamping, and then it won't be hard to get off. I'm never going to do that, but you should do that. Because sometimes I can't get them off. It's like glued. I need to do that with my nail polish too, because you know how the little nail places you go to, they are so good about taking acetone and cleaning around the lid of their nail polish. And I'm like, oh, you're so good. I never do that. All right, so let's see if the stone gray looks any different on this gray. We're going to just, they're buddies, so we're going to stick them right by each other. Thank you for the 2 people watching right now. I hope people watch the replay, but you never know unless you see somebody's watching if you're push the live button, or, you know, I filmed whole things without having the button going before. Yeah, it shows up. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we got a little more time. I just want you to see these stamps, and I'm having fun too. Okay. Oh, well, we got to do the candy cane. Let's just do that real quick. This is going to be like his little Moses staff right here. We're going to stick it. Oh, we should put a mask on him so that the candy cane will be coming out behind him. Ah, of course that one's him. Okay, let me see if I can find the other mask. And it doesn't have to be the perfect mask. Okay, I don't see the other one. Just for time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Well, you know what? We'll do this right here. We'll do it coming from him. I want you to see how this does this. Wait. Yeah, okay. And I think there's a right and left orientation of this candy cane. Yes, there is. So see, you could make a heart. You could put a big snowflake and make it look like a heart. A lot of our molds and stamps has right and left orientations. Like when you're making molds and it has that, you can glue 2 together and make an ornament and glue the string in between. It's great. Again, those sisters think of this stuff. So let's just do this real quick. Okay, I was supposed to make it look like his hand was holding it. Shoot, I messed up, but that's okay. You'll get the idea. It's hard to do everything right when you're teaching, filming, all the stuff. Okay. Oh, it's cute. Okay. There's a little gap there, and for the type A personalities, you can take a little paintbrush and put it in the ink and kind of fill that in. Or sometimes I even do this. I'm pretty chancy, so I would even do this. Oh, it worked. So, you know, there's things you can do. But it's wrapping paper. It's going to get tore up. I understand you people, though. I understand these type A people. I appreciate you. You're who makes the airplanes go without, you know, hurting people. You don't want me building the airplanes. Okay. All right, so we're going to clean that up a little bit. Okay, what else do we want to do? I feel like I just want to do something else because there's some fun stuff going on here. Okay, this cozy one. I got to show you something because I have these left. You're going to want this. The Snuggle. Okay, this says, I made a little shirt that says, let me go get it. Well, I'll get it when I take this off of the thing to show you an overview at the end. I put, how did I do it? I didn't do this. I put, the Snuggle is real. But you could do Snuggle Up. And I just love it. I'll show you what I did on a little onesie on that one. But on this one, I want to do, we have a kind of a teacup looking thing that can look like a coffee cup. We got this coffee cup, and you could put, I've seen people do amazing things with these. You can put your letter in here. We've got little bitty fonts that you can write something sweet on here, like Be Strong or something, you know. Okay, so just to show you what this looks like. And there's little fonts, or there's little parts of the stamp that come out that looks like steam coming out. There's a little tea bag. It's a really, really, really cute stamp. I think this will be the last one I do for you, and then I'll overall show you and go show you that onesie. Okay. So when you do this on furniture or fabric, if you're doing it on fabric, you can heat set it with an iron. I just go directly on it, but depending on your material, and if you want to be safe, put a cheesecloth or an iron, you know, something in between it, another t-shirt, and then iron it. I've ironed directly on it and it's been fine with the ink. And that'll heat set it to where it washes up good. If it had fabric softener on it, it might come out. I've had that happen. So don't have your fabric have fabric softener on it. If you're doing it on furniture, okay, now you see where I got that in. I should have wiped that off. You can just go in like this before you stamp. You know? Okay. Anyway, and then you do not have to seal that. You don't have to seal ink. If you're using clay paint, it does need sealed. So yeah, just know these things. Okay, let me get this stuff off of here so that I can show you the overall view. I'm just gonna push it all to the side. Oh, I'm gonna have a mess later. Okay, here we go. I want you to see what we've done. And then I'll show you the onesie and we will be done for the day. I'm trying to go live once a week, but we had went away for a week and I had so much work commitments and hair appointments and I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. That's why my YouTube video was, my Friday video was out on Monday. And I haven't even done my Friday video today, so it might be this weekend again. Okay, so here we go. I want you to see the details of these. Look at these guys. So this was the stone gray compared to black, tomato, ocean blue, tomato, black. This is the frosty stamp, cozy stamp, winter trees, but I really think I don't have any leaves left. Snowflakes. Okay, now let me take you up here. So, okay, I've got 10 foot of this. Am I gonna be able to let the customer, are we gonna be here too many hours? I may just have to say, you'll have to come back. Okay, so, because see, I bought my rolls for the workshop already. I'll probably have to get some more. I hope I have to get some more. So here's all my stamps. I mail out really quick. Where am I coming? Oh, here, right here. I'm going right here. Sorry, it was taking you back to the checkout. Okay. The snuggle is real. That's the cozy stamp. And then look what you can do with the iron orchid. You can make an ugly plastic hanger cute. And you can get some nice hangers and do them for the bridesmaids or something like that. And then you can also hold a recipe up with this and hang it on the cabinet door. Seen that done. Okay, so and then here's the back. That is all in the cozy stamp. Is that not adorable? Okay, that's all I have for you today. So I'm trying to go live, and I just haven't been able to. Every Tuesday, well, I was kind of getting on a roll. Every Tuesday at, I'm thinking 12, but the clients I had needed to be in on Tuesday, and I'm supposed to not do it here on that day. But anyway, because of vacation, it happened. So next Tuesday, I hope to go live at 12, and then my Friday videos, I'm gonna get back on track. This Friday's video, I haven't even filmed it yet, so it may be Monday again, okay? But we'll get you going. So thanks for watching. If you like this content, please subscribe, hit the notifications when I go live if you don't want to miss that. Thank you.